I think self-awareness is a really powerful tool, and I think it is integral for anybody that wants to actually drastically change their life for the better. Self-awareness is one of the most important tools, and it's often the first tool you must adopt in transforming your life. Now, I do think there's a curse to self-awareness, and I've noticed this on many occasions for myself, but I would say the curse of self-awareness is really when you get into environments and you obviously have this plan for your life, you envision it going a certain way, and you start adopting better habits, better behaviors, better thinking patterns. However, not everybody is on that same path. And when you encounter environments where a lot of people are stuck with this fixed mindset instead of a growth one, then for me anyways, I found it very difficult, and you can't help but feel it's restraining your mind as well, being in those environments, because we're adaptive creatures. We adapt to the environment we're in. So if we're somebody that has this growth mindset and is really passionate about transforming one's life, then when we immerse ourselves in an environment where we're full of people that are stuck with this regimented mindset, you know, they're too reliant on the system, they're too reliant on certainty, they're too reliant on routine, then it's awfully difficult for anybody to change the pattern in thinking that they really want. So I would say that is ultimately the curse of self-awareness. When you do embark on this journey, you start noticing all the bad habits, behaviors that you personally have, but then you start recognizing it in other people. And no, you can't just go to somebody and say, you've got a shit mindset, fix this right now, and this is how you should be thinking, this is how you should be feeling, because that person is obviously going to be, they're going to feel confronted, and no one really likes that, and they're not really going to see eye to eye with you. I mean, there's different ways of approaching it, but you're not just going to say that outrightly to somebody, are you? Now, I would love to do that, and I have done it to people, and it's rubbed up people the wrong way, understandably so, because unfortunately, not everybody wants to change, and they might say they want to change, but they become so hardwired to what they know, anything unfamiliar is danger to them. So I do find it awfully difficult wrestling with that myself, and that's why it's so important to put yourself in environments where you can also find those like-minded people. Now, I'm going to be honest, it is a rarity. However, it's not impossible, and you've got to continuously do the habits that your future self would be doing. And when you do those things, you will find other people that are also on that journey.